Hi there, my name is Ahmed Ain and my student number is ST20286719, and today I'll be talking to you about John the Ripper and Kali Links. Now, if you've ever used Kali Links, you've probably seen the name in the application menu. Kali Links is an operating system built on specifically for security testing, so it's not surprising that it comes with powerful tools that are pre-installed. John the Ripper or John for short, is what we call the open source software. This means anyone can use it, modify it, share it freely. It's great for ethical hackers and cybersecurity professionalism, but also means cyber criminals can use it too. I'll walk you through what it does and why it's so effective for attackers and why it's understanding and it's important for defense. Introduction to John the Ripper. John the Ripper was first created by a developer known as Solo Designer in the 1990s. Even though it's decades old, it's still relevant today. Why? Because the passwords are still one of the weakest links in cybersecurity. This main purpose of John the Ripper is to take password hashes, which are scrambled, encrypted versions of passwords, and figure out the original plain text. A quick example is if your password's blue car 123, the system stores a hash of that password, something like A7B9CB is supposed to be irreversible, but tools like John can test guesses until they find the one that produces the same hash. And it works Linux, Macs, Windows, so it's extremely versatile. That's why it's so popular with penetration testers, the people who legally test the systems to find the weakest before criminals do. What does John the Ripper do? So John the Ripper can actually do, first and foremost, it cracks passwords. It can do a number of ways. Dictionary attacks tries every word in the list, including common passwords. And the second one is brute force attacks, tries every possible combination of letters, numbers, and symbols. The next one is rainbow table attacks, uses massive pre-computed lists to speed up the cracking. And now moving on to the common attacks. Test passwords, spot duplicate passwords, which is risky if one gets hacked. All accounts using is vulnerable. Recovers, and it also recovers forgotten passwords. One reason it's so effective, it supports many hash faults like MD5, SHL/I, and LM, NTLM. These are just different algorithms for storing passwords. If your system administrator uses John, you make sure your staff aren't using password 123 for their logins. If you're a hacker, you might use it to break into accounts. Now moving on to common attack techniques. Attackers used John the Ripper in several different ways. Dictionary attacks, fast and effective if the password is common. Many still use their pet name or football 2024. The second one is brute force attacks. Tries every combination. If your password is short, simple, it will be cracked in a second. But even this takes too long for the strong, unique passwords. Third one is rainbow table attacks. Imagine a cheat sheet with a million passwords of hash pairs. Speeds things up, but needs a lot of storage. Number 4 is word list attacks. Customs list based on the target interests, hobbies, or leaked data. Passwords spraying. One of the passwords across many accounts avoids detection for too many failed attempts. Credential stuffing uses users' username password pairs for previous links. Works because people reuse the password. Once a password is cracked, attackers can steal data, move deeper into the network, and gain admin rights. Moving on to why it's effective for attackers. The big reason attackers like John the Ripper is because it works offline. Another reason is if they manage to steal password hashes through phishing, malware, or exploiting vulnerabilities, they can crack their own systems. This means they don't trigger alarms for failed logins, and they can take days, weeks, or months if needed. Once they succeed, they can log in the user, move laterally to other accounts, crack higher privileges accounts. That's why the strong passwords and multi-factor authentications are so important. And to conclude, John the Ripper is a powerful reminder of why password security matters in the right hands, and its tool to improve security in the wrong hands. It's a serious threat. And if there's one thing to remember from today, it is your system is only as strong as its weakest password. Keeping up with the tools like John the Ripper can aid in creating stronger security processes as cybersecurity threats continue to change. It serves as a reminder that the security in the digital era is only as good as weakest component. Understanding the techniques employed by cyber criminals might help us better to defend our systems and ourselves against possible dangers. In the hand of the hackers, John the Ripper is an effective tool that provides with a simple, efficient way to break passwords and obtain authorized accesses to networks and data. Its popularity among those seeking to take advantage of the security flaws comes from simplicity of usage or potency against its weak passwords. Its appeal among hackers can attribute to a number of factors, including the fact that it is free and adaptable, and when used properly, extremely successful. And thank you for listening.